Hi there, this is John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is the show where I like to share tips, tools and ideas in commercial real estate brokerage around the world. You've come to the right place. The audience is large and I like to talk about sales, leasing and property management across office, industrial and retail property. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. When you visit the website, make sure you join our community online so that we can send you all of the resources, PDF reports, checklists, charts, templates, all to do with commercial real estate that you can use in your location. So let's get on with the program. Of course, grab a coffee, grab your notebook and listen to the ideas that I share with you today to help you grow and thrive as a broker and agent in your location. Catch you soon at the end of the program. Hi there, this is John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program today. In this program, I'm going to be talking about prospecting, but particularly cold calling, because it is the most important part of growing your real estate business. If you command yourself to do the work, get it done, and create the new habit. So enjoy this particular program. Make sure you take on board the skills that I'm sharing with you here. And I will put the link to this article with the audio so that you can check it out and do something with it. Let's get on with the audio and I'll catch you at the other end. So let's have a serious look at cold calling in commercial real estate and why that is so important in your activities each day to generate new business. Most commercial real estate agents want to be very successful in the industry. This can be achieved by commencing a process of cold calling to grow market share. That is, talking to current people that might be on your list now, or talking to people that you don't know at the moment. So there's a system around that, and some new skills to develop. Over time, you will get more meetings with the right people, which will lead to better listings. The telephone creates conversations. The conversations create meetings. The meetings create listing opportunities. And you just don't know when all of that fits together, so each day you use the telephone to talk to new people to find out how you can help them if they are in need of any particular assistance when it comes to property ownership, investment or occupancy. So listings are the lifeblood of commercial real estate, of course, and the primary way you can find and convert listings is through talking to plenty of people. It is a discipline. It is a new habit. It does take diligence and consistency. But those agents that do the process, refine the process and build the habit, rise to the top of the industry very quickly. It is a known fact that the quality of the buildings you create in the industry will help you grow your database of buyers and tenants. Over time, the client list or database will be a great source of real estate deals and commissions. So quality over quantity, that is the message. I return to the word quality and ask you to consider it. All property listings are different. Pick and choose listings based on what you can see is in demand in your location. I'll just repeat that for you to think about. Pick and choose the listings based on what you can see is in demand. That says that some properties can be a waste of your time. So understand what is possible, what's going on in the market, and then understand your target markets of your choice. Your target markets could be investors, business owners, franchise groups, or both. So let's go further with that and help you with cold calling. Telephone prospecting planning. It is a habit, it is a skill, it is a system. Cold calling is then a matter of strategic focus. Over time, focus on people you know are real estate targets for you. Your client targets, your prospect targets. You can choose who you talk to in brokerage and why you should do that. So your choices require you to think about where your market is and who is in your market and why you should talk to them. That is being selective as an agent in growing your business, and that's a good thing. Call the people who own the properties that you can relate to and know a bit about. And of course, some of those people will want to list at some point in the future, or perhaps buy. Create a target list of properties in your location and use that as a prospecting planner as you make your calls. There is no point in trying to specialize in properties that you do not understand or do not like to work with. There's a big difference in the commissions between retail, industrial and office properties, as well as sales and leasing activity. That's why you make your choices. So let's look at the cold calling strategies that actually work. So how can you make the cold calling process work for you? Here are some ideas. Take these ideas and refine them in your location. Start the day with practice. That's before you get to the office. If you practice your call conversations for 10 or 15 minutes and the dialogue around that, you will soon improve your conversations of calls to meetings faster than others in your office. The meetings that you create lead to listings and or deals. Now, the practice itself allows you to prepare your mindset, your conversational voice, your conversational ability to talk to new people with that extra level of confidence. That's why you practice. Number 2, people. Capture new people into your database each day. 5 or 10 people would be a good process to work to. You can never have too many people on your list. When you put new people into your database, you will create the churn that you need in the industry. Now, the churn creates from the calls that you make. The churn. It is generated from the calls that you make to these new people. Your contact pipeline will be fresh and you will not compete in many situations where other agents are chasing the same new business, because you are injecting new people into your list and you are talking to them before other agents are even thinking about it. That's why you capture new people into your database. Number 3, constant contact. Remain in contact with prospects for at least. Number 3, constant contact. Remain in contact with prospects at least every 90 days. Eventually, this will do 2 things. It will establish you as the real estate professional and the committed person that you want to be, and it will help the client or the prospect remember you when they get to the point of listing or acting on their property needs. Top of mind is really important in our industry. You want people to remember you at the right time as they have a property opportunity or a challenge. Number 4, start early. Go to the office to make your calls every morning. Make your calls before you do anything else. That means from 8 o'clock in the morning onwards. Do not let meetings and clients or listings or even transactions distract you from building your business in the call contact process. This means that you move things around, those things that can distract you, to later in the day. So you get your calls done before you do anything else. That's how you grow your business. That is a huge discipline. It does take a lot of habit-forming processes. And of course, you have to align your thinking and your activities to make sure you do not distract yourself, which is so easy in brokerage. It is very easy to put something off. Don't let that happen. Number 5, get over the call reluctance thing. It does exist for most people. Understand that you will have some degree of call reluctance for some days, if not weeks, as you start this new practice process. To break through call reluctance, you have to make the calls. After 4 or 5 calls, it's not such a problem. So each day as you make 4 or 5 calls to break through the barrier of call reluctance, you start to get your system underway. And those 4 or 5 calls might take you 15 or 20 minutes. But from that point onwards, you can go into 20 or 30 calls. That said, the mindset soon changes and you know how the process will benefit you, so you keep going. That's how you build your business from making cold calls. Number 6, call preparation. Prepare and research your calls the night before your next working day. This is important in the early stages of building your market share and prospect list. So call preparation can happen at the end of the day for the next day. And then you'll have your list of people to talk to, and you'll simply find things to talk about and grow that list so quickly with new people. Number 7, database use. Track your numbers through a good database system, something that's simple, effective, and searchable. It is a personal requirement that you enter your contact details into the database. Now, it's personal because your database is your foundation of your real estate business moving ahead, providing you use it, keep it up to date, and fill it with new people. If you have a computer in front of you, as you call, this is fairly easy. When you track your numbers, you can see where things are improving, you can see where you have to make callbacks, and you will take ownership of what you are doing. So the database has to be tracked with some sort of follow-up system for the calls that you have today or the calls that you've missed. And some people will need to be talked to again in another 90 days, 60 days or 30 days. That's where the follow-up system has to exist as well, and that can and should exist in a database. So look at what you're doing there. Understand that that database is going to be the foundation of your real estate business, and then start using it. Now, the last point on the list here is voice preparation. It might sound a bit strange, but when you make a lot of calls, your voice eventually becomes more professional, direct, confident, and converting. Prepare your voice and dialogue by practice each day, each morning. Now, it's an easy thing to do. Simply read aloud from a book at home before you leave for the office. By reading aloud from any book, it doesn't matter what it is, your voice starts to improve, your dialogue starts to improve, and you develop a verbal confidence that you can draw on in any conversation, no matter what is going on. Even when you're driving the car, talk through the cold call dialogue. Talk to yourself. No one else is in the car. That's fine. You can talk to yourself. The more that you can do this, the easier your outbound calls will get, more converting, and of course, positive. So I've mentioned 8 different things here for you. 2 very big ones, which I will recap on. Firstly, practice, and secondly, voice preparation. You can do both of those things before you get to the office each day. And in that way, you're preparing yourself to be a top agent in making more calls, successfully so, as part of growing your real estate business. So take charge of your real estate business. Be prepared to push the boundaries. Push yourself. The main reason some agents find cold calls so tough is they do not stick it out for the long enough term to build the habit. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks of deliberate cold call process to break through the barrier and form this valuable habit. Take charge of your real estate business, take charge of the telephone, and build this cold calling process to drive your real estate business faster in any particular market at any time. That's the process, and that's what I want you to do. And so that was the program for today. It was all about prospecting, but particularly cold calling, to help you think about what you're doing, what you're not doing, and how you can improve. That's what the real estate business is all about: improvement, constant improvement. You can improve in many things, of course, but cold calling is the foundation of finding new people to serve with listings in sales and leasing activity. So please follow the link to the particular article, go to the website and print it off. That's the end of the program today, and I will speak to you again very soon. Enjoy. And so that was the program for you today. Some ideas there that you can use in commercial real estate. Of course, visit our website frequently because we're always sharing ideas there as well about commercial, industrial and retail property, sales, leasing or property management. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. And whilst you're there, sign up with our community online so that we can send you more details, templates, tips, checklists, all of those things, plus more, to help you thrive and grow as a real estate agent in your location. So today's program, you will have had some ideas there that you can implement in your location. Remember that commercial real estate is all about people, conversations and connections. Enjoy the momentum and I'll catch you in the next program.